discovered I had a superpower, the ability to see the true value of anything. When my mother brought me back to the family, I noticed that the antique vases my two older brothers bought for $7 million were all fake. But they had no idea, and were showing them off to everyone. I immediately went over and smashed all the antiques on the ground, telling them these were counterfeit. Then I even pointed out the manufacturing dates. But my brothers refused to admit it. Just then, my grandfather also realized they were fakes. He scolded them on the spot, saying those pieces of junk weren't even worth $30. That's when I activated my superpower and noticed that the family's dog bowl was actually a treasure. I quickly brought the bowl to my grandfather and told him it was worth $3 million. My two brothers burst out laughing. They made fun of me, calling me a country bumpkin. Even my grandfather didn't notice the bowl's true value. Later, he brought in an antique expert. After appraisal, it turned out the bowl was from 1,000 years ago and was worth at least $3 million. If put up for auction, could even reach $5 million. Everyone was stunned. They realized I was actually a prodigy in antique appraisal. Then my grandfather took out 3 envelopes. He said each of US would take $300,000 as startup capital, and whoever made the most profit in the antique market would become the family heir. I went to the antique market, and with my superpower, I could tell the value of everything at a glance. But after searching for a while, the most valuable item I found was only worth $1 million. Just then, I spotted an inkstone on a stall worth $8 million. I was about to buy it when my two brothers suddenly showed up. They grabbed the inkstone from me and realized it was worth $3 million. The stall owner said the whole set was priced at $500,000. But my brothers thought it was too expensive, so they offered $300,000 for just the inkstone without the ink stick. The stall owner didn't want to sell them separately, but my brothers ignored him and just dropped a check for $300,000. What they didn't know was that the real treasure wasn't the inkstone, it was the ink stick that came with it. I double-checked, the ink stick was worth $5 million, so I bought it from the stall owner for $3,000. Soon, we returned to the family estate. My two brothers proudly brought the inkstone for appraisal. My grandfather said it was a 700-year-old treasure, worth at least $3 million. They laughed even harder and mocked me for buying a useless ink stick, saying I wasn't fit to take part in the trial to become the family heir. But I ignored them and said to my grandfather, this ink stick is a 700-year-old imperial artifact. With just a drop, it can turn an entire lake black. My brothers called it nonsense, grabbed the ink stick, and threw it into the lake. The next second, the entire man-made lake on the estate turned into a pitch-black pond. Everyone was completely stunned. My grandfather looked furiously at my two brothers and ordered them to retrieve the ink stick immediately. Then he announced in front of everyone that I was the next family heir. If you enjoyed this, remember to subscribe. I'll take you into more exciting worlds next time.